The following video contains content that may be offensive and sensible to some people. Viewer discretion is advised.
This program was funded in part by a Ready to Learn, No Child Left Behind grant from the U.S. Department of Education through the Public Broadcasting Service, and by contributions to your PBS station from viewers like you. Thank you.
Hi. This video is kind of a informative video on what's going to be happening on the House floor at some point today. As you are well aware, Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson of Louisiana, Republican, announced that at some point this week, this was last week when he said this, at some point this week, the House was going to vote on whether or not the Department of Justice, led by the Attorney General Pam Bondi, to release all things related to the Epstein files. So, I just want to read you two bills proposed by the two members of Congress that put forth the discharge petition back in, September? And just to clarify, the discharge petition was started between Democrat Congressman Ro Khanna of California and Republican Congressman Thomas Massie of Kentucky. They're both, working together. They got the 218 signatures last week with, finally swearing in Adelita Grijalva from Arizona to, carry in the legacy that her father had before he died. But, yeah. So first off, I'm going to be reading to you all HRes 581. Providing for the consideration of the bill HR 185 to advance responsible policies. Okay. In-House Representatives, July 15th of 2025. Mr. Massie, for himself and Mr. Khanna, submitted the following resolution, which was referred to the Committee on Rules. Resolution. Resolved that immediately upon adoption of this resolution, the House shall proceed to the consideration in the House of the bill H.R. 185 to advance responsible policies. All points of order against consideration of the bill are waived. The amendment in the nature of a substitute specified in Section 4 of this resolution shall be considered as adopted. The bill, as amended, shall be considered as read. All points of order against provisions in the bill, as amended, are waived. The previous question shall be considered as ordered on the bill, as amended, and on any further amendment thereto, to final passage without an intervening motion except 1 hour of debate equally divided and controlled by the chair and ranking minority member of the Committee on the Judiciary or their respective designees, and 2, 1 motion to recommit. Section 2, Clause 1C of Rule XIX and Clause 8 of Rule 20. It's Clause 1C of Rule 19 and Clause 8 of Rule 20 shall not apply to the consideration of H.R. 185. Section 3, the clerk shall transmit to the Senate a message that the House has passed H.R. 185 no later than 1 week after passage. Section 4, the amendment in the nature of a substitute referred to in the first section of this resolution is as follows. Strike all after the enacting clause and insert the following. Section 1. Short title. This act may be cited as the Epstein Files Transparency Act. Section 2. Release of documents relating to Jeffrey Epstein. A. In general, not later than 30 days after the date of enactment of this act, the Attorney General shall, subject to provision B, to subsection B, make publicly available in a searchable and downloadable format all unclassified records, documents, communications, and investigative materials in the possession of the Department of Justice, including the Federal Bureau of Investigation, or FBI, and United States Attorney's offices that relate to 1. Jeffrey Epstein, including all investigations, prosecutions, or custodial matters. 2. Ghislaine Maxwell. 3. Flight logs or travel records, including, but not limited to, manifests, itineraries, pilot records, and customs or immigration documentation for any aircraft, vessel, or vehicle owned, operated, or used by Jeffrey Epstein or any related entity. 4. Individuals, including government officials, named or referred in connection with Epstein's criminal activities, civil settlements, immunity or plea agreements, or investigatory proceedings. 5. Entities, corporate, nonprofit, academic, or governmental, with known or alleged ties to Epstein's trafficking or financial networks. 6. Any immunity deals, non-prosecution agreements, plea bargains, or sealed settlements involving Epstein or his associates. 7. Internal DOJ communications, including emails, memos, meeting notes concerning decisions to charge, not charge, investigate, or decline to investigate Epstein or his associates. 8. All communications, memoranda, directives, logs, or metadata concerning the destruction, deletion, alteration, misplacement, or concealment of documents, recordings, or electronic data related to Epstein, his associates, his detention and death, or any investigative files. 9. Documentation of Epstein's detention or death, including incident reports, witness interviews, medical examiner files, autopsy reports, and written records detailing the circumstances and cause of death. B. Prohibited grounds for withholding. No records shall be withheld, delayed, or redacted on the basis of any of the following. 1. Embarrassment, reputational harm, or political sensitivity, including to any government official, public figure, or foreign dignitary. C. Permitted withholdings. 1. The Attorney General may withhold or redact the segregable portions of records that A. Certain personally identifiable information of victims' personal and medical files, and similar files, the disclosure of which would constitute a clearly unwanted invasion of personal privacy. B. Depicts or contains child sexual abuse materials, CSAM, as defined under 18 U.S.C. 2256 and prohibited under 18 U.S.C. 2252-2252A. C. Would jeopardize an active federal investigation or ongoing prosecution, provided that such withholding is narrowly tailored and temporary. D. Depicts or contains images of death, physical abuse, or injury of any person. Or E. Contain information specifically authorized under criteria established by an executive order to be kept secret in the interests of national defense or foreign policy, and are in fact properly classified pursuant to such executive order. 2. All redactions must be accompanied by a written justification published in the Federal Register and submitted to Congress. 3. To the extent that any covered information would otherwise be redacted or withheld as classified information under this section, the Attorney General shall declassify that classified information to the maximum extent possible. A. If the Attorney General makes a determination that covered information may not be declassified and made available in a manner that protects the national security of the United States, including methods or sources related to national security, the Attorney General shall release an unclassified summary for each of the redacted or withheld classified information. 4. All decisions to classify any covered information information after July 1st, 2025 shall be published in the Federal Register and submitted to Congress, including the date of classification, the identity of the classifying authority, and an unclassified summary of the justification. Section 3. Report to Congress. Within 15 days of completion of the release required under Section 2, the Attorney General shall submit to the House and Senate Committees on the Judiciary a report listing 1. All categories of records released and withheld. 2. A summary of redactions made, including legal basis. And 3. A list of all government officials and politically exposed persons named or referred in the released materials with no redactions permitted under subsection B1. So that's the first bill, HR 581. I will put the links of this bill and the next one that we're going to read in the description below, so that way you guys can read it or whatever. But this one is the big main one. This next one is HR 4405. Which is pretty much the same. It's pretty much worded the same way that was in the last one. They just rewrote it and put a different name and title on it. So the short title of this bill is known as the Epstein Files Transparency Act. A bill to require the Attorney General to release all documents and records in possession of the Department of Justice relating to Jeffrey Epstein and for other purposes. So, here's how it's more likely going to play out. The bill will pass in the House. That is pretty much guaranteed. They have at least 218 in favor. All 214 Democrats plus 4 Republicans. With those 4 being Thomas Massie of Kentucky, Lauren Boebert of Colorado, Marjorie Taylor Greene of Georgia, and Nancy Mace of it's one of the Carolinas. I want to say South Carolina. So yeah, those are the 4 Republicans that are joining forces with the other 2, with all the Democrats on getting this bill passed. So yeah, that's kind of where we currently stand. It will pass in the House. After that, I don't know, who knows. But yeah, that's kind of where we stand. They will vote at some point today on this bill, and they will also discuss it too. So, yeah. That's all I got for now. Thanks for watching, and I will do a video probably either later on tonight or early tomorrow morning, whichever one happens first. I don't know when, but there will be a video with how many yays, how many nays, how many presents, and who all going to vote from, kind of pick some key people from each side, from each party. Alright, that's all I have for now. Again, thanks for watching. We'll see you later, and stay cool, stay tuned.
This program was funded in part by a Ready to Learn, No Child Left Behind grant from the U.S. Department of Education through the Public Broadcasting Service, and by contributions to your PBS station from viewers like you. Thank you.